and he's dead.
I did. Everything seems original.
There you go.
If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already.
I can see why you like her. She has such a way with words.
I thought it was one of Tinker Tom's aliens.
Aliens are real.
Enough. The blimp is called the Pridwin, and it's operated by the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood of Steel are a formidable, highly advanced order, and they've come here to destroy sins. Shit. Spread the word. The Brotherhood are our enemies. There's no possibility of peace. Tinker Tom is spearheading a fail-safe plan to deal with this Brotherhood. Codename Red Glare. But for now, we monitor them and keep them clear of our operations. The focus remains on the Institute. You've all got jobs to do. Do them.
So there was supposed to be this mission that I do, where I escort a synth called H222 to a railroad safe house, but the Brotherhood got involved. They didn't get involved in the mission like directly, but they were killing like the enemies that we had to fight, so there's really no point in recording it. So I just kind of decided to skip it. The Brotherhood usually does fight like super mutants, raiders, gunners, scavengers, pretty much anything that is normally hostile is going to be something that the Brotherhood ends up interacting with. So if their vertebrate is around, probably don't have to do much.
You say so? Yeah, man. Probably. The math looks tight. Got my arm. Whoa! Terry? Where's Terry?
I got my arm.
I have a report. It reads more like a comic book.
Right?
Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
Yeah.
Oh? What have you heard?
One of our agents took a courser alone. Something I'm not even sure Glory could do.
And that agent is you.
I'm all for one less courser in the world, but why'd you do it?
That chip in his neck just looked so shiny. I couldn't help it.
You have one of their chips intact? Follow me now.
Why you gotta say it like
Getting
that?
a courser chip is a very delicate operation.
Yeah.
Different things can go wrong. The least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Where is he?
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, we got a courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages. Dez has given me clearance to set up my atmospheric sensor.
That has nothing to do with this mission.
I can prove that the Institute is terraforming the Commonwealth. Eat that, character.
Give me details.
So my sensor, I call her Mila, needs to be up high, real high. Dez forced me to put some cameras and, other low-tech surveillance crap on it to watch the Freedom Trail. Chuck that stuff if you need to. Like who couldn't spoof a conventional camera, right?
Tell me where to put Mila.
I got the perfect spot picked out. Set Mila up and let the juicy data pour in.
Here you go.
All right, Tom, make it happen.
What's a chip? Let's have
All
the
right,
circuit analyzed.
this is gonna take a minute. So I'm just gonna go and talk to Carrington.
Heavy's bloody traipsing around at all hours. I take it the H222 situation has been resolved? Of course, but there's yet more to be done. Since the fall of the switchboard, we've ascertained the fate of all but 2 safe houses. I want you to check on Augusta.
Tell me about Augusta.
Details await at the dead drop. Have a care. Odds are very good you're walking into something nasty.
Show me that.
He's still going. Okay, we're gonna go. Oh, he got it.
Let me go down to the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, guys.
And Agent, I hope that helps you as much as you've helped us.
I have a
Good
name.
work.
Agent. Really? That's what we calling me now? His name's Charmer. You dick. Alright.
Confirmed. Agent Charmer has arrived. I have a mission for you. Without
Ooh.
increasing efficiency of synth traffic flow, odds of entire organization being compromised increase daily. Solution. A new distribution center needs to be established.
So, give me the details.
Pacify the target location. Fortify position to protect current and future railroad assets.
Okay.
New distribution center will be codenamed Mercer Safe House. Good luck.
Augusta's safe house was destroyed by the Institute.
It's as I feared. 3 safe houses gone. Hard to imagine. I have nothing further for you at the moment. I'm sure someone else could use your help. No shortage of files to be put out.
Alright. Now we go visit Virgil. See what he wants us to do with this Corsair chip. Or now that we've analyzed it at least. Alright. Old Virgil. What's going on, dude?
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
No, I just went out for a little stroll. Thought I'd stop back and say hi.
It's a good thing your survival and my humanity aren't at stake. Otherwise, realize I might be annoyed by your attitude. But, fine. I shouldn't have doubted you'd come back. Here's the symbol explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum.
Got
it's
it.
my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Well, we were gonna do the killing montage, but we got a little pit stop to make. Apparently, we get to find a new companion because we have to do this to continue with the Institute quest, or the quest to get inside the Institute. That is the WRVR broadcast, where they do radio plays. I don't know if they do multiple plays, but I've only heard one. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna meet with the cast and crew.
I don't know. It might look safe around here.
Looks like I have to
but
scale
I'm
that.
keeping me gun handy.
Rex
Just
is
in
in
case.
trouble. Didn't you hear him on the radio?
For the 10th time, yes. What do you want me to do about it? Those super mutants would kill me in seconds. Rex got himself into this mess. He'll have to figure out how to get out of it.
Ah.
Looks like someone's been keeping this place spotless.
Excuse me.
Worried about Rex. Those super mutants are so brutal.
I suppose you want me to go help him.
Oh, I thank you for offering. I'm ever so grateful.
What do you do here?
I used to make the costumes for our plays. Back when we still put on live shows. But that became too dangerous. So now I'm just one of the actors in Rex's radio plays.
How would you like to work for me as a seamstress?
Oh, she agreed. Well, that didn't take much. So we're gonna send her to Sanctuary Hills, and then she'll work at the castle with a few other people that I found.
Oh, beneficent Bard! A rescuer. You are the first to actually make it to the cage. I think the super mutants killed and ate the others. Quickly get us out of here!
More of my brothers will be here soon. They know a human is attacking the tower.
The super mutant too?
Yes, him too. Oh, he's harmless. Well, actually, he's far from harmless, but he won't hurt us. Trust me.
Strong will not hurt human if human rescues Strong and Rex.
See?
Why is the super mutant caged?
He defied his leader by standing up for me. See, I've given him a new purpose in life. I came here to teach these poor, ignorant creatures culture. I started with Macbeth. I guess they found it funny. All of them except Strong here.
Strong learned secret to human power from Macbeth. Milk of human kindness. Strong will find milk. Strong will drink milk. Strong will have secret power of humans.
Yes, of course you will. When they grew tired of taunting me, they threw me in this cage. Little did they know, there was a radio in here.
They know. You begged to catch more humans.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
Strong thought you know.
See what I have to work with? I've promised Strong to help him find the milk of human kindness if we get out of here.
Unbelievable. Let me think about it.
Just let us out!
Right.
Let me guess.
Many thanks for that timely rescue.
Fire building.
We already climbed it.
You're welcome.
As gracious as you are brave. Yes, but in any event, I'm quite grateful. I'd like you to have this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think it's time I left this awful place, returning to WRVR, and resuming my career in radio.
Go find milk of human kindness with Strong.
Yes, I'll honor my promise.
Good. Strong travel with human.
By the way,
Human helps Strong find milk of human kindness.
that does not exist.
Strong learns secret of human.
Unless you're talking about breast milk.
Keep this one alive, Strong.
Don't worry. Strong smash enemy.
Alright, go back to the Red Rocket truck stop, Kate. And now it's time for us to go inside of the Institute.
You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
I don't know what this camera angle is, by the way, but I'm not complaining.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean. I've been looking for you for so long.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, honey? What do you want me to do?
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Sean, please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge.
I don't know about
What
that,
else
Chief.
can I say? To ease your mind.
No, hold on. Two things. What first in Sanctuary Hills? There's I think there's a couple houses that have cradles. Is that what they're called? I forget what they're called, but it's like where the baby sleeps. There's a couple of houses that have that, so it's like there might have been other babies. So I guess you can say, oh, okay, they didn't make it into the vault. All right, cool. For him to have us go after Kellogg, no. For him to have Kellogg out there at all, knowing we were going to come to try to kill him, it was like he would have to know that we were capable of killing Kellogg, first off. And everybody was shocked. Oh, you killed Kellogg? Wow, how did you do that? You know what I mean? Like, everyone was like, Virgil was like, that guy's a killer. That guy's crazy. He's a beast, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. So if he would have said, oh yeah, we made this technology faulty so it would be easier for you to kill him and get your revenge or whatever, or get our revenge. No, he just said, yeah, we, set him up to encounter you, but that's it. So if he would have killed me, then what? It's not like he was going to capture me. Or whatever.
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself. A chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience. And finally,
He hesitated
Dr. Lee in
because
Advanced
he
Systems.
didn't want to bring up Virgil.
Notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Okay, so for the next episode, I was going to do Nuka World and Far Harbor, just the introductions of those two areas. But now that we're in the Institute, I actually remembered, oh yeah, that's right, we got a couple missions we can do with the Institute. But all of those missions have to do with the main plot of the game. So I think what I could still do, I could still go to Nuka World, I could still go to Far Harbor for I guess the next episode, and then after that we'll cut back to the Institute and we'll do the mission where you have to help retain a synth or regain a synth, and then you also have to go to Bunker Hill. So I guess we can do some missions for Bunker Hill, and then we can do the big war that happens there. I know that's like spoiler, CJ. The game's been out for a while now, right? Okay, so that's a spoiler. Just consider it something to look forward to, kind of like a preview for the next episode. But what you're seeing now is where I go in here and I get the serum for Virgil. So I guess the next episode will open with that. But until then, I'll see you.